Okay.
Hey folks,
I know it's a lot.
what's going on?
So
Happy
got some
Sunday.
questions in there. Let's see how
Hold
I
up
can.
real quick, guys.
So it
Hello.
turns out that
I'm just watching some stuff. On Sundays, all I do is meditate. I give to the homeless, or I give a contribution, and I usually just stimulate my mind with a lot of tools, a lot of information, so I can teach people like yourself, guys. Oh, guess what? Off topic. I bought me a new wallet. It's a Louis Vuitton wallet because I want to match my pillows. You know, it's funny, right? My wallet here, this is my other Louis Vuitton wallet here. It's green, but it got submerged when I was in the Bahamas in water. But guys, if you can hear me, please hit below. I got some good stuff I want to talk to you tonight. This afternoon. This is my session about Ask a Millionaire. Yes, my name is Wesley Virgin. I'm a master motivational specialist. I'm a master trainer, and I'm also a multimillionaire that want to help other people like yourself become wealthy. Okay, I'm live. I'm true. This is me, and I want to help people fix what's going on here so they can get more of this and get more happiness in their lives. And today's episode is about tools that I'm going to give you in this video, how to rewire your brain, because this is the point. There's some ninja stuff, guys, just to let you know. And the only reason I know a lot of this stuff is because I really wanted to be successful. I mean, I was willing to do whatever it took. And I didn't know that through my journey of trying to be a successful person that I would become another person. Because even you yourself, like right now, you have to become something different to get the things you desire out of life. And the only reason why you're getting certain type of result is because what's going on here is the thought pattern. And the thought pattern repeated over and over again is creating what's called a habit, okay? And there's certain things that you're thinking, most people think from the past, and you're creating the same experiences. And through this video, because I want to ask you questions as well, I want to give you some tools to help you rewire your brain. I'm going to show you guys something. Give me 1 second. I want to get on Facebook. So if you have any questions, hey, if you want to say hi, say hi. Oh, another thing, guys, if you want to, I'm not charging for this stuff. This is all free information. But if you do want to show me some love, hit the like button, hit the share button, and I really would appreciate that. That's kind of like your payment to me for giving this information. I gotta go in about 30 minutes to go feed actually I gotta go to my mom's church, my dad's church. I'm surprising, so shh. Then I gotta go feed the homeless about 5 o'clock. So this video maybe about 40 minutes. Is that cool? All right, now, like I said before, if you have questions, leave them below. But let's talk about tools to rewire your brain to be wealthy and happy. A lot of people ask me, Wesley, you always seem to be so happy. Life cannot be this good. You know, you always smiling, you always having. I mean, what's going to do anything ever bad happen in your life? Do you have any struggles? Well, years ago, I think I was 27 years old. I got handed an audio, and it was Tony Robbins. Now, Anthony Robbins is a motivational speaker. And, a lot of people know this guy. But what I did that was a little bit different from other people, I will listen to him every single day because he told me that what was going on in my brain is the reason why I was getting certain results, right? This is the reason why my life was up and down at the time. Life will go good, and life will go bad. Life will go. To explain that process from a practical standpoint, right? Neurological, actually. It's called NLP. So after years of only listening to this stuff, I would listen to CDs in my car. I would listen to CDs when I go to bed at night. It's all I would listen to. I probably know his stuff verbatim. And then what started to happen was this. I started to think differently, if that makes sense. And I'm going to show you a video that I was just watching here. Guys need to check this out. It's called Wait, hold on. Let me turn the camera. Look at this. It's called A Conversation with Mr. Joe Dispenza. Okay, he talks about the subconscious mind. He was a life changer for me. Let me tell you why. He wrote this book called Breaking the Habits of Being Yourself. It was a powerful book. And I remember when I was trying to become wealthy, right? And I was doing everything. But the problem was I was getting frustrated. What I didn't know, that my thoughts, the only reason why I wasn't happy, because my thoughts were repeated experiences of the past. So even though I wanted more stuff, right? I wanted the wealth, I wanted this, I wanted this. When it wasn't happening, right? When things didn't happen, the perception was it was never going to happen, because I was get frustrated that things wasn't happening. But let me break this down to, because I don't want to get too complex on you. So understand this: you have two minds, right? You have a conscious mind. Right now, you're consciously listening to me, right? You can hear me. You can see my eyes, see my nose, right? You can see my scar right here that people think it's a dimple. But consciously, you see this. But you have a unconscious or subconscious mind. It's what controls your heart, controls the blood that's flowing through your body, right? That controls your immune system to kill off diseases that's happening right now. This is your unconscious mind. This is what you're not aware of, but this is what's creating your identity as a person. This is when you wake up in the morning, some people wake up happy, some people wake up depressed. This is an automatic response. Does that make sense? So what we're doing here is, what we want to do is rewire our brain so we can think in the way that things go the way that they want. Does that make sense? We need to think in a way to get the things that we want, okay? And to do that, we must rewire, because what's happening right now, if I slap you in the face, Natalia said, say something funny. She's funny. If I slap you, booyah! In your face right now, right, with my hand, with baby powder, right? Right now you're probably smiling, right? Even that's a stimulus response. But if I actually slapped you in your freaking face, immediately anger. Does that make sense? Anger, and immediately you want to do something back to me. All right? Now the only reason why this will happen is this, because you've been conditioned this way, right? It's something in your brain that says if you get slapped in your face, right, that it triggers anger in your body. It starts to react immediately, because your mind conditions your body. Your body's unconscious, right? Your body itself doesn't really have a mind in it, right? But the more things, see, let me give you an example. Bad stuff happens in certain people's lives all the time, right? And when bad stuff keep happening, right, their brain perceives it as bad. Then what happens is it starts to condition their body. So their body starts to feel bad, depressed, disappointed. Now this keeps happening over and over and over again. Now you've conditioned the body to be depressed, disappointed, and sad. So when you try to go make millions of dollars, or you try to go work out, your body doesn't understand it, because your body only understands disappointed, depressed, sad, angry, right? That's all it knows, because it's been conditioned this way. So what you have to do is start to recondition the mind, rewire the mind, so now your body will start to respond automatically. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense, guys. Hey, what's up, Hassan? What's going on? And guys, during this this Ask a Millionaire session, feel free to leave a question below. I want to really help you out, because I really want you. This is a turning point in my life, okay? You know, when I think about wealth and money, like money, in my opinion, that's just easy stuff. I don't know. That just comes to me normally. But a lot of people don't think like this, right? They think it's hard to make money. They think it's a struggle to make money. Then at the end of the day, money's not what they really want. This is the biggest thing I can communicate to you. See, you think you want a lot of money. You think you want a healthy, amazing, sexy-ass body, right? You think you want the woman or the man of your dreams, but you really don't. No. See, what your body produces, that your mind, when your mind receives some doubt, if I say you're beautiful, automatically your mind says, oh, you're beautiful. It sends that down to your body to make you feel a certain way. You feel happy, right? But it's up to your mind to make a decision. What does this mean to me? See, if I call you an asshole, just work with me. If I call you that, you felt something, right? You probably felt anger. You probably say, oh, I can't believe he just said that. You know, you probably got a negative response. Does that make sense? Then your brain has to interpret the information. But what many people forget, you have the ability to interpret the information. You can make a decision consciously, right? What does this mean to me? Some people, when someone cheats on them, they feel bad, they feel depressed, they feel just hopeless. I can't believe you cheated on me. Some people say, you know, you cheated on me, that hurt. But you know what? It's someone out there better for me that's going to treat me better. Same experience, but a different meaning. The problem is when you're working trying to make millions of dollars, you know, and something in your business doesn't go right, most people see it as a failure. And if you see it as a failure, you say, you know, this means failure. Your body says, okay, this means failure, okay? Because understand, your body doesn't know a real experience, or it doesn't know even a fabricated experience that you create in your mind. It doesn't know. Your mind only knows, your body only knows what your mind tells it. But your body creates the chemicals that create the feelings of sad, happy, angry, lust, sex. It creates the feelings for you. It has all the ads, it has all the chemicals. But your mind makes the decision of what does this mean to me. So what I do well is anything that happens to me, whether it's relatively wrong or bad, good or bad or whatever, I give it a meaning to give me a positive response. Does that make sense? Anything. You know, it doesn't mean I don't feel pain. It doesn't mean I don't get hurt sometimes. But I always give it a meaning to make me feel empowered. Now, I would do this over and over again. And the more that I would do this, listen to me, it became a habit. So, even though I wanted the wealth, I found out all I really wanted was a feeling of happiness. I wanted to feel free. I wanted to feel that I can do whatever I wanted to do. I wanted to feel just, you know, happy. But I found out to feel happy, I didn't need the money. I didn't need the body. I didn't need approval from others. I didn't need anyone telling me I'm handsome, I'm cute, I'm attractive. I didn't need those things. Does that make sense? Because I could give myself the same things I wanted the world to give me. The only reason why you want to be wealthy, because you believe it's going to make you happy. Other people are going to look at you. They're going to be like, oh, man, you have some nice stuff. Oh, you look good with that nice Chanel purse. Blah, 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 compliments. But this same feeling you can create for yourself. And by creating it for yourself, now you get everything you can ever desire. Does that make sense? But let's go into the tools. I know we got some questions. Hey, I appreciate that. Wow. Remember, guys, hit like, and hit share. There's going to be some good stuff. And what I give you here in these videos, on this video today, I want you to go do it today. All right, it's going to really help you out. One book. Go get this book, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. Then I would like you to go get one. I want you to watch one video for me. This video here, I will watch this video every single day because it told me why I was thinking a certain way. And it explains on a practical standpoint what the subconscious mind is. And see, this is, you know, this is like new thinking, guys, because the world, unfortunately, believes, maybe you don't believe that our mind actually has power. That our thoughts is determining our reality. Every day. Your thoughts, what you're thinking is true power. Once you understand that, you can actually have a thought and manifest what you want. This whole world, look at my room right here. This door was manifested from someone's thought. This pillow was manifested from someone's thought. It was a time this stuff wasn't created. Does that make sense? But what you have to do is start to create what you want in your mind first, because you have to rewire the mind. If you don't rewire the mind, how you think, then you always are living in the past. And guess what happened? The more you live in the past, today you feel this way, you know, you feel kind of happy. You do some things, you know, you kind of pissed off that certain things are going to happen in your life. Then guess what happened tomorrow? You think the same way. And the problem is this: if you have some positive information like this that's going to encourage you, motivate you, or you go to a seminar that tells you can make millions of dollars, or you watch an infomercial that says that you can lose all the weight in the world, you feel good. You're like, yes, oh my God, I'm going to lose this weight. This is it. This is the program I need. I'm going to give them my money. Then after a week or two, it goes away. And you're thinking, where did all that motivation go? Where did all that happiness go? Right? Because consciously you were aware of what was happening. But unconscious, your subconscious mind, which drives everything, your identity, your personality, right? What keeps your heart beating throughout the day. It's what's need to be influenced, okay? Your subconscious mind is only influenced a couple of ways, through feelings. This is why a person that wants to eat right, that wants to really, they want to be on that diet plan and really stick to it. But when they have a heart attack, right, all of a sudden now, or they get diagnosed with diabetes, now they're serious. And you say, well, why are they serious? Because of the heart attack? No, it's because of the feeling that the heart attack brought them. Then the meaning that they placed on the heart attack means that if I don't do something, I could die, right? I could die. So that meaning, that new meaning, based off the habits that based off the habit of healthy eating, unhealthy eating, they got diabetes or got a heart attack, right? Now their mind puts a meaning on that says, well, Wesley or Chris or whoever your name is, if you keep doing this, wow, you're going to die. And now this person goes to every health store in the world. He orders all the wheatgrass and all the spirulina, only because they have a new meaning for their life. They have a new meaning to live. They have a new meaning placed on exercise. Okay? I hope you guys with me. Hey, let me ask some questions real quick. Hold on, real quickly here. The questions are popping in. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, Sean, what's up? Wait, first let me give a shout out. Steve Dansby, what's up, buddy? What's going on? Al Silas, shout out Ryan Sapling. Welcome back to Ask a Millionaire session. Jill Poole, Bob Rose, that's my maid/chef. Welcome. Megan, Princess. Sonia, Ryan, Sean. All right, now check it out. So let me ask some questions real quickly here. Hold on. So do you believe that you could be doing everything right in your business? All right, I like this. But having the wrong unconscious belief system will stop you from it. Exactly. Oh, Sean, I love you. Man, you said that so well. This is so true. That, check this out. Right now, he says that you could be doing everything right in your business, right? And he's right. You could, because I was doing everything right. I thought I wasn't, right? But having the wrong belief, like right now, I said, you know what? I want to make $10,000 this month, right? And I could do everything right. But if I don't believe unconsciously that I'm going to make $10,000 a month, it never happens. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. On the how-to side, I didn't change anything in my business before I made millions of dollars. I promise you. I created videos every day. I wrote copy. I created products. That was it. I didn't do anything different but change the belief system. I rewired my brain on how I thought about money, how I thought about wealth, how I thought about success, all this stuff. Because unfortunately, when I was in grade school, they didn't teach me this stuff. They didn't tell me about money. They didn't tell me about wealth. See, sometimes we believe things are so far-fetched, so far. You're like, man, I'm going to make $20,000 a month. I'm going to make $50,000 a month. I don't get how I'm going to be able to leave my job and be able to pay my bills. It's another way of thinking. And to get that new way of thinking, you have to have new information. That's why these videos with me, you're talking to a millionaire right now, right? I think totally different than you. But the more you listen to my stuff, the more you take the time to listen to these videos, you're going to start to be rewired. Does that make sense? Because I'm going to allow you to think differently. To let you know that, one, right now you're probably doing everything right in your business. The only wrong thing is you just don't believe it's going to work. You have uncertainty. You said you're scared at the same time, but you're trying to do something wonderful. So you have to work on your belief. How do you do that? You have to rewire your mind. How do you do that? You listen to videos like this. You listen to positive, stimulating audio at night. You stay away from the TV. You stay away from the negative influence just for a short time, guys. Not forever. Stay away from the news, because the news, TV, It's not telling you to be wealthy. It's telling you to be afraid. Movies, scary movies. Be afraid of this. American greed. Don't get rich or you're going to be greedy and you're going to go to jail. Right? Celebrities making all this money, but they're going to jail. They're going this. They only show you of why you shouldn't become a millionaire. But you have to understand this is very influential, okay? It's a lot of things that's happening on TV that push your mind into theta state, and it really starts to concrete and wire your subconscious mind, and it starts to construct your beliefs. It's the reason why you think the way you think, and you act the way you act, and you behave the way you behave, and you get the results the way you're getting them. Does that make sense? Hold on. Got some questions in here. So I hope to answer your question, Sean. Hold up. Okay, let me scroll down. Hold on, I got a lot of questions. Question number 1. Hey, what's up, Ryan? What's up, buddy? What's up? I watched your video on YouTube about mastering failure. Do you have any other tips on mastering it? I feel like I get kicked in the stomach. Rejection. Whoa, strong word. You get kicked in the stomach? Now, let me share something with you real quick. Now, Ryan said he feels like he get kicked in the stomach when he failed. Now, if I kicked you in the stomach right now, would that hurt? I think so. So he's using words and adjectives to describe how that feels. That's a terrible feeling. One thing is, Ryan, watch your words, man. Don't say you feel like you're getting kicked in the stomach. Man, that's a feeling, and that hurt. If I got kicked in my stomach, oh, man, I'm going to be crying. Don't use words, right, like that to describe things that are not going right, okay? That's first thing. So I'm learning, just trying to figure out to cultivate the mental toughness. Now, understand this, Ryan. You're doing everything right. You know why? You're watching my videos for one. One, you're seeking something. What you're seeking, remember this. Put this in the back of your mind for me, buddy. That what you're seeking is also seeking you. This is a belief. You understand that? See, it was a time in my life I had to believe that what I really desired was also desiring me. And the more I would believe that, I will become patient. I'll be calm. I'll be like, you know what? It's coming. You know, better yet, I believe it's already here. Every day I'm getting closer to that thing I desire most. Does it make sense? Put that in the back of your mind. Everything that you're seeking is also seeking you. The problem with you is you want it now. Like everybody, of course. You want the cars, the houses. You want to live like Wesley Virgin, doing great things, buying stuff, donating to the poor, all that stuff. Guess what? Hey, I became this person first. If you go back through my Facebook timeline, if you go to my YouTube channels, you can see when I wasn't a millionaire, but you probably wouldn't even know. Because I spoke the same. I still had the same smile. I was still motivated about life. Does that make sense? Because I became the person that attracted the things. Look, the gold card, American Express, the Louis Vuitton wallets, right? The bed that vibrates at night, that lifts me up. I attracted this stuff by becoming an attractive person. I became the person that deserved the things. See, that person, when you become that person, you're not worrying about when the cars, the houses, and all this stuff, because you already know it's coming. See, right now, if you drive a vehicle, if you park it, right? Say if you went to church today, and you park your vehicle outside, and you went in church and said, hallelujah, hey, thank you, Jesus, bam, and you come back out, okay? Oh, guys, this video is messing up. Oh, my God, really?